will be here next week. Oh,
What? You can do that? I didn't know. What?
you didn't know you could do what?
First, I came in third.
Yeah, I just added that. Where are we supposed to go? I should probably use this scrying mirror.
When do I put the move in? Like,
you just
now?
You put exclamation point. Let's see, exclamation point RPS choice.
Oh, I see.
And it sends it as a whisper to the bot. Let me see what you did. Okay. You have to first. You have to initiate the game. So you type.
Oh, and then do it next. Okay.
But just do it with Lady Shinobi because she's here. So type exclamation point RPS VS at Lady Shinobi. Or you can do it at Tarsky.
Let's go, Lady Shinobi.
And now, Lady Shinobi, type exclamation point RPS accept. And then it'll tell you to. Yeah, if she's not there, Tarsky will do it. And then it'll tell you to.
Oh, she said A, not S.
RPS accept, Lady Shinobi. So we're still working through Rose's story. Tarsky, don't hesitate to let me know if anything's off with the audio. Okay, so you have 1 minute.
1 minute. Oh, let's go.
You have to whisper to the bot. I don't think Lady Shinobi knows how to whisper to the bot.
I don't know how to whisper to the bot either, actually.
Oh, wait. It's set to streamer. It's not set to bot yet. Okay. Whisper it to me. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors is a mess.
I
didn't pay attention to what we were supposed to do.
I can't spell.
Well, Lady Shinobi did it wrong, so it's not gonna matter that you messaged it to me.
Hey, it doesn't matter because I won. I didn't even see it.
When you message it, you have to do RPS choice.
And then to the bot though, like you actually have to whisper.
Yeah.
The bot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you still have to do the whole RPS part. That came from my left.
I can't see anything going on.
Am I not sharing my screen?
Nope.
Thought I had started it. My bad.
You're good.
There you go. Now let's use the scrying mirror while we wait, so we can figure out what's going on.
I don't think she knows how to whisper either.
Yeah, Lady Shinobi, that's not how you whisper.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I could tell you how to whisper, like, from your, because she's on her phone. I don't know how to.
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how to whisper from the phone. I only know how to whisper. Like, normally you click the username and then you click
whisper.
Yeah.
It's like friends, whisper, gift a sub.
Really? I don't know why my bot is appearing as me right now. It's kind of bothering me. But it's whatever. It's working, so. And I missed the scrying mirror again, bro. I didn't look through the peephole. He's gonna hit me. That sounded kind of far away.
Kind of, like medium, I feel like.
Let's just go in a room.
I want to be immersed as possible with you.
All right, we got to figure out where to go. That's Rose.
Her hair blends in with the background, so it looks like she doesn't have a lot of hair.
So we just got to go to the second floor.
Second floor, and then use the compass. Okay. Do we have everything? Do we have our spear box? Like.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I don't know which way the elevator is. I think it's this way.
I agree. And down the hall to the right? Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be behind me when I get in the elevator.
I think you're good.
I was wrong. No, it's not very often that I'm wrong. Normally, I'm right.
Feeding your own ego, I see.
After this heist is over, I would like to try find her.
Relationship deal breakers?
That's another thing I added to the bot, and that went off way earlier than I thought it would. If she this is very noisy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, they're close.
If she doesn't watch Naruto, like if she just refuses to watch Naruto, like we turn around. Oh, he's too close. If you cheated in a past relationship, yeah, I get that. So we gotta shake Jimmy, but we're in a dead end. Maybe the key to 222 is in here, and we can lock him in here. Oh man, he's really close.
Dang, Tarski.
Did he get away with a bunch? Oh,
he got away. He got away.
On the road again.
Not even a key, huh? Dang.
We know we're in the right place, though.
Yeah. Guess we just have to follow the compass now.
No, like we're right on top of where we need to be.
Oh, okay.
Just need to figure out the approach. There's a chance it could be in this room. Oh, snapping turtle. Alright,
nice.
101.
101. What the frick?
My name ain't Zoe. Tarski keeps winning everything, right? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I'm telling you, bro, Jimmy's not alive. Jimmy is dead. Jimmy been dead.
Jimmy been dead, huh?
Corn, and I don't care.
Is it Rose? I saw you.
Yes.
It looked like you found someone in the bathroom. What happened?
Jimmy's really Rose.
It was Jimmy. He tried to kill himself.
Man, this man fails at everything, I guess.
The truth. Okay, what's the truth? What do we have that could be the truth?
The note. The hole?
I mean, that's a good guess.
No, that's the wrong guess.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely something we already have, though. There's no way it's not something we already have.
Yeah.
Somebody do exclamation point, find her.
Oh.
It was Jimmy. He tried to kill himself. That's why I had to tell him the truth. Maybe the
Just
note.
in the bath. But he's the one who wrote the goodbye note.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to the goodbye note?
Does she have an answer for the broken mirrors?
Yeah, that's when Jimmy lost his temper. And he broke the mirrors.
It could be the coils.
Why is there an old heater marked dangerous?
Harvey put it away. He said it was dangerous.
Maybe we don't have all the clues. Maybe we use the mirror. Maybe it'll tell us
we
what we're
scry.
missing.
Yeah. Oh, new vision.
Certainly different.
Oh, the wedding ring.
Ah, okay.
I didn't know there was a secret behind that.
Me neither.
Well, I mean, did we ask her what did she say about that one? We asked.
We'll ask.
Someone made an offer she couldn't refuse. That's what she
Yeah.
said about it.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
Oh, we haven't asked about it.
Oh, yeah, we did. Of course we're beating Philip J. Fry. It's easy. Alright.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to the wedding ring?
Maybe. I don't know.
Really? Okay. Save that. Those prompts should stop popping up. Wing was mine, someone made me. So she said she doesn't know, right? Down with Bender. Down with Bender.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, does that have something to do with those rusty keys?
I think that's the other thing we haven't. She's getting upset.
She angry with us, but what could it be? We have the ring.
Do I have to find somebody else?
You should ask her about the ring again. Can you ask her again about the same thing or no?
You can't ask her twice.
Oh, okay.
But, like, according to the mirror, we have everything that we need. So, maybe it's cutting out because Jimmy's just close.
Yes.
Tell her the truth.
Why is there a blood-stained cloth in one of the drawers?
I don't know anything about that.
I found some trophies. Who won them?
Jimmy bought them to make it look like he'd won awards.
Who did the
I
chef
know that's
have
not
on?
related, but that's funny.
Our chef used to wear it.
That could be the truth. Nobody else knew that there was actually a chef.
Who drew those violent pictures?
Tell him now.
Jimmy used to draw pictures about the war. He was like most boys.
What?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Who did the child's purse belong to?
We know about the child's purse already.
It belonged to the little girl.
We're just
Who
doing
does
our
the
due
sword belong
diligence
to?
here.
It belonged with the suit of armor we had, but it went missing.
Where did the wooden paddle come from?
It belonged to my husband.
That's got to be the truth.
But okay, does that mean the ring?
Yeah, because we don't know what happened to the husband.
The only other person I see is Hugo. Did we ask about Hugo?
Let's ask. You're talking about the great Hugo?
Yeah.
He said he was an entertainer. Oh, was Hugo her husband?
Then things developed.
There we go. We need that, and we need the ring. Good thinking.
You passed it. Yeah.
For you.
When you said things developed with Hugo, is that connected to the wedding ring?
Yes. We were married. We were happy at first, before things started to change.
Okay, prompts. You gotta stop popping up so frequently. Alright, what do we ask next?
What'd she say about that?
So she said they were married. It's all. Did
Oh,
she had to
things
tell him
changed
the
with
truth.
Hugo.
Things changed with Hugo? Okay, there we go.
Oh, and the paddle now.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the
Oh,
truth.
you're right. You're
Is
right.
that
We should have
connected
done
to
the
wedding
paddle.
ring?
She's not answering. She's just annoyed. We'll do the paddle, and then things changed.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to what you said about the wooden paddle?
She left.
Ah. Well, scribing her time, I guess. Be right back.
Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll scry. Gotta figure this thing out. Alright, so we just gotta go to room 305. I'm surprised, like, Jimmy hasn't come around here yet. This is a dead end. This would be difficult to get out of. Oh, there he is. I think I can hear his footsteps. They sound like they're coming closer. Gotta get up to the 3rd floor. Think it's a left. No, that's the right way. Dang it. I don't have any keys up here either. Ah, I bet this is locked. Oh, it's not locked. Thank goodness. If he comes in here, we need him to lock himself in the bathroom. We'll jump in the wardrobe. The 119. Oh my goodness. Every key but the key that I need. Come on, man. Yeah, he's right outside the door. Okay. I think I got lost. Here we go. We're going for it. Yeah, if Jimmy was smart, he would just stay by the elevator. Like. Alright, we gotta find 305. Like, there's no way to get around him. Turn around. 305 is that way. Two. This better not be a dead end. 304. 303. 305. Sweet. Oh, snaps. There was a kid. Wild. It's crazy. Okay, so now we use the mirror. We gotta go back to the second floor. What would the truth about the kid be, though? I think we just gotta go ask Rose about it. I also don't remember which room Rose is in, though. That makes it complicated. But, like, okay. Is the secret that Jimmy had a twin? Is the secret that Jimmy killed his little... Is that what the giant hole is? Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. Alright, where did he take us? Second floor? This looks like the second floor. Ah, we're still on the third floor. Cool. Third floor seems like it's smaller than the other floors. That's 302. We just gotta pop downstairs. Ooh, okay. Grab the I wish I had played this on a higher difficulty so that he would like take more stuff from me, but it's all good. Because every time I get caught, I just have to like, I don't even have to find the right storeroom. It's always in the same storeroom. I think if you play on hard mode, you get keys to the other storerooms. You gotta find the keys, and then you gotta find the storeroom that it's in. Second floor. So I'm pretty sure it was this way. Was it? I think it, nope, wrong way. Hurry up and get out of the dead end before Jimmy comes. Archie. There we go. It's 2:23. Easy as pie. Hold up. Just got a Discord notification. No, I didn't. Oh, snaps? That's nice. The person that we rated last night, talking about the last hour of our stream yesterday, said that she enjoyed it.
Is someone there?
Hello?
Is it
All right.
Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
Starsky, you got a lot of points. We gotta find something to do with those
Who did
points.
the baby's rattle belong to?
It was for the baby. I kept it in my bedside drawer.
Says, tell him the truth.
When you said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, does that have something to do with the baby's rattle?
I don't know anything about that.
So we tried being exchanged with Hugo. Maybe we gotta find something else. We probably gotta find something else. That piano riff after you like get out of talking to the spirits gets me every time. That's the... Or maybe that was Jimmy's. Okay, so we have what we need. We just gotta put it in the right order.
Is it Rose?
Yes.
The rattle was for the baby. Kept it in her bedside drawer. So it seems like we should be able, I guess the things that were okay, we can't add those things to the pair.
Back.
So we found a baby's rattle. We don't know if there was another kid or if something else.
Did you try to do the baby's rattle with things changed with Hugo?
Yeah, we did. Didn't
nothing
get
happened?
anything out of
When you
it.
said you had to tell Jimmy the truth, is that connected to what you said about the wooden paddle?
I don't know anything about that.
Knows
Getting
nothing
frustrated.
about that.
Okay. What could this be?
So you found a baby's rattle.
I think it has something to do with the whole the man
hole?
shouting and the child crying.
Oh, that,
No,
oh,
let's
that
do
makes
the
sense.
man shouting and the child crying with the babies.
You said there
The
was
baby
only
rattle.
one thing
Okay.
you could give Hugo. Does that have something to do with the baby's rattle?
I thought having a child would solve everything.
Hey.
I was wrong.
Baby doesn't solve anything.
What kind of solution is that? I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
That's a trap. That's literally a trap.
Right. So a baby
both
doesn't
sides.
solve anything. So maybe we need to scry again. Now that we have a baby doesn't solve anything. First floor, ground floor.
Ground floor, okay. Rock to see the ground floor.
By the way, you got a compliment today. Whoops, didn't check the people.
I got a compliment today?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, right on the dome. Hey, it's fine. We're closer to the ground floor, right?
Right.
Speed
We just
run.
gotta. Well, yeah, we just gotta make a stop on the way.
Yeah,
What floor do you think we're on?
first floor.
Third floor. You were right. We're on the first floor. But yeah, I was watching Wirt stream, and she was like, "Oh, I really like watching you and Ryu talk. Ryu seems like a really nice guy. He's very entertaining."
Whose stream are you watching?
Wirt. You know who Wirt is?
Word.
And then, how could I not introduce you to the other Filipino streamer?
I can't. I don't know. I am bad with names. I feel like, but I can't. I don't
Yeah,
recall
let's-
myself introducing myself.
I'll send you a link. She usually lurks in the stream, but
Well, that's cool.
I
Well,
like
thank you.
watching her play
If
with.
you talk to her, I'll tell her I said thank you. I'm glad she's enjoying the stream.
Yeah. Jen Lady Shinobi likes her streams more than she likes my streams.
Wow.
The betrayal, right?
But hey, buddy, do you need me to help you get that knife out of your back?
Okay, ground floor, here we come. Yeah, dude, if Jimmy like really wanted to win, all he has to do is hide in the stairwell.
We have to
me
look
every
around so
time.
many times.
Yeah, catch me every time.
You know he's not smart. He's crazy. He's smart in crazy ways,
Yeah,
but not in common sense ways.
He reminds me of what's his face? The crazy the crazy robot in Futurama.
Which one?
The one that's always stabbing people. Yeah.
My name's Clamps.
No, he's not Clamps. Clamps is the
He's like
Clamps
Clamps.
is the
I'm
mafia.
clamping you. Yeah. What's his name? Yeah. Roberto.
Yes,
Isn't it? No.
No, it's Roberto. It's definitely Roberto.
I need to watch Futurama again. It's time. Yep, Roberto. Yep, I was right. Criminally insane man bot.
Okay, so we need to be over here.
It was built in 3001 by a team of engineers with the desire to build a completely insane robot. That was their actual goal. There was no accident. There was no anything. He was built that way. That's hilarious. Alright. Sounds like somebody wants to sell me something.
What am I missing here? Maybe I gotta come out of the stairs.
That's some good thinking.
This game is all about perspective.
When I think of Jimmy chasing you in the halls, I literally think of Scooby-Doo going through all the doors.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Let me get out of the door this time. Navigation in the store well, minor complaint here. Minor complaint slowly turning into a major complaint.
Okay, so it's here somewhere. It's static, so we're in the right spot.
Let's go in
Here from
here.
down the hall.
Yeah, and then let's like turn around. Yep. Yep.
Take the elevator down, yeah?
Yep. Then turn around. Do I just face the wall? Like, maybe I have to hit the elevator.
Try going. Yeah, try going in the elevator.
There you go.
Yeah.
Getting serious.
Dang. A key.
Basement store. You think there's a store in the basement?
The hand to the face gets me, bro.
Right.
Why couldn't you just look down?
Did we talk to somebody here? Yes,
Who's
we
there?
No, we don't.
do. I guess we don't. I need to.
You know what's funny is
Your
when
butt?
have Velcro items.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny
Got
too.
him.
When you can stick Velcro patches to your beard, it's kind of funny.
Can you stick Velcro patches to your beard?
I'm not gonna lie, I just attempted it, and I was surprised that it stuck.
What makes you laugh out loud? The word
Nobody's
doorknob.
Oh my
To this
gosh.
day. To this day, the word
Oh
doorknob.
my god.
Sorry, I gotta respond to this very sincere message.
Doorknob. Didn't we do that with farts too, dude?
Did we?
Or burps? Like someone like doorknob, and then like you had to go touch a doorknob or you get punched. It's farts, yeah.
Men are so simple.
I always think of Shrek when people are like, ew, better out than in. As I always say.
Bro, Shrek does not get enough respect.
Bro, there's a whole cult following Shrek. Let's go.
No, not enough respect. Not enough mainstream respect. Do I need to ask
Hello?
who it is? Oh, nobody responded.
Yeah, nobody responds. So I guess we're going to the basement.
Yeah. Because I can't ask questions. Like, I can ask questions.
And the
in
word
front of the
nipples.
elevator. My nipples
Hello?
look like milk duds.
Oh. How do you like my face to foot style?
Wimplo is one of the greatest characters.
You don't have the key. Back to the elevator.
You know what? Maybe I'm glad I didn't play this on hard mode, because I would have to go back and find the keys all the time.
I mean, don't you have to do that now?
Like, yeah, but it's not as crucial. Like, it's not as critical.
That's true. That's true. You'd be like, I need to get to the first floor quick.
Ground floor, baby. Lower
I
ground
don't think you
floor.
can go on the staircase.
Yeah, I've never, like, I feel like when you're on hard mode, the staircase probably plays more of a role. Give me the one right here and now. Just give me the one. You remember that song?
Nope.
It's fairly out there. Face the locked door and try the key.
Okay, so is there a door to your? Oh, I thought there was a door behind you too.
Oh, that might be.
Like next to the lockers.
That makes
To
sense.
the right. I think. Like a
Yeah,
door?
that looks more like a door. Call me Dora the Explorer. Yo, those mannequins, bro. Suspicious.
Why do you need them in a hotel? Why?
Doing magic.
Oh,
Jimmy Hall's birth
Oh.
certificate.
what? Why isn't it just in a weird spot?
Scarborough. I know, right? Scarborough, non-metropolitan district of Scarborough. 1967. I don't know what year it is now. James Alexander Hall, male. Hugo Reginald Hall. He was born in India. Stage magician, school teacher. What about this is important?
He's Hugo's son. I feel like it's just trying to say.
But like,
I feel like we already established.
yeah, we kind of figured that out already. I certified Rosemary Dolores. Like, what year is it now? Like, it would be different if it was like the 1930s. Like, then it might feel more impactful. But can we talk in here?
Is someone there?
Can't talk. We should scry.
Yep. I feel like we have to go back to that room she was in.
She was in 223.
To the kitchen.
What do we got to the kitchen?
So you can scry in there.
True, true.
Or we can go straight to the room.
Let's go
Makes
straight
more
to the
sense.
room. Back to the crib. Show you how I live. Let's get drunk and forget what we did.
What did we do?
Did you check out the Pokemon Direct today?
I did not.
I caught the highlights. Have you seen much of Pokemon Arceus yet?
I have not.
It's a thing. That's
It's a thing.
happening.
The only Nintendo thing I'm excited for right now is Metroid Dread.
Oh yeah, same. And I'm not even that excited for Metroid Dread. Like, I want Metroid
Metroid.
Prime 4. Like,
Yeah. Or at least 1 through 3.
yeah.
For now.
Oh, did you hear about the
On the Switch.
GTA? The GTA remasters.
They're doing remasters.
The GTA, I think it's GTA Vice City, GTA Liberty City, and GTA 3
Right.
coming out as
Okay.
a set in fall. Like, yo,
Not even San Andreas.
not San Andreas yet. You should
Interesting.
fact check me though.
Okay.
Is someone there?
It leaked through Kotaku.
I can hear you.
He's there.
Is it Rose?
Yes. I'm Rose.
So it's San Andreas, Vice City, and 3.
Oh, if it's Those are like my 3 favorites, bro. Like
Yeah,
San
yeah.
Andreas, bro.
I found Jimmy's
I'll get
birth
lost in that
certificate.
game for
It
hours.
says
Here we
Hugo
go
is Jimmy's
again.
real father.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
Jimmy is Hugo's son in every way.
So Hugo was also a killer?
It was crazy. I mean, it sounded like he was abusive.
I heard a man shouting and a child crying. What happened?
Hugo was a violent, evil, sick man.
Okay, so do we connect to that and that?
You said Jimmy
That
is
makes
Hugo's
sense.
son. Does that have something to do with what you said about Jimmy's birth certificate?
That makes sense.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Did we do anything with the baby's rattle yet? Or I don't know. We already thought.
Yeah, because we got a baby doesn't solve anything.
Yeah.
So Jimmy is Hugo's son in every way.
Oh, the truth. It's
There you go.
yeah.
That's the one we haven't done anything.
We had to go do all the side
When
quest
you
stuff
said
to
you
get
had to
back.
tell Jimmy the truth, does that have something to do with what you said about Jimmy's birth certificate?
I admitted it all to Jimmy. Jimmy didn't remember Hugo. He'd blocked out the memory. Hugo beat Jimmy from when he was born. For 2 years.
That is terrible.
I should have stopped it earlier.
As a baby, yeah, you should have stopped
Babies
it.
don't understand anything.
Yeah.
So that's the basement. We just gotta go down to the basement.
Interesting.
I wouldn't remember anything from being a 2-year-old either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
You can't even say
think he
blocked
blocked
it.
it out.
Yeah, he just was too young.
Comes.
Like if it was like born to 5 years old. That kind of, I feel like that you could find.
Where do you fall on the disciplining children scale?
Patience is key with that stuff. I feel
Mhm.
like hitting. I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna hit my kids. I'll spank my kids. Maybe if it like they're really not getting what I'm saying.
Right.
But I feel like if you, because like the frustration and anger at that moment, if they do something wrong, is what really initiates that hit. Oh, initiates that hit. So I feel like you gotta wait, not wait, but keep cool when you're disciplining your kid.
Yeah.
Someone's getting whipped
Yep.
in the storage room.
Yeah, I kind of think every kid's different.
Yeah. I mean, I got hit as a kid.
Yeah, I needed to be spanked. Like, I straight up would not have gotten it if I wasn't spanked. Maybe it's the elevator again. It was not the elevator. But the thing is going crazy. The compass
Turn
is
to your left.
to my left.
Yeah. Just curious. 'Cause we didn't go down there. Oh yeah, I guess the arrow is just pointing towards the elevators.
It seems like when I
Just
get
look-
there it goes.
Oh. She's wearing a red dress to do it too.
Blends in with the blood.
Is it
ghost hear me? Is this door
Gonna go down the
suddenly
hall.
unlocked?
Is it Rose? I saw you with a wooden bat, attacking someone. Who was it?
Hugo. I buried him down there in concrete, in a secret room. I should have done it sooner.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I let him abuse Jimmy for too long.
You did.
It was my fault Jimmy turned out the way he did.
It is, but what are we gonna do about it?
I thought the guilt would go away if I told Jimmy.
You were
I was
wrong.
It made it worse.
Absolutely.
I couldn't accept what I'd done.
You should. You did the right thing.
Live with myself.
So you killed yourself. The truth will be revealed.
So what do we need to do?
How
How did she kill herself? What do we have?
I think we need to scry again. I don't think we have anything.
You jump into your conclusion so fast. We haven't tried anything.
Just chatting with Ghost Essie. Absolutely. What's up, Wirt? How are you? Am I still in just chatting? I shouldn't be in just chatting.
Don't you just chat with ghosts all the time?
Nah, yeah, man, me and Casper, we're tight.
Friendly ghosts.
Who
If I
does
ever
the
saw
gun
one.
belong to?
Come belongs to Harvey. Did she use the gun to kill herself?
But it was kept in my bedroom.
What? Why?
Yeah, that's weird.
When you said you couldn't live with yourself, does that have something to do with what you said about the gun?
I don't know anything about that.
What are other things?
I
I don't think it
think
would be the crossbow.
that would be an
going
inefficient way
out.
to go out.
I'm going out in style, boys.
I think we need a scry.
All
We
right.
should be able to scry from this, the room that's directly behind us. Oh, we can't figure it out. Yes, we can.
Oh, it's too bright. You can't scry there. Ooh. To the kitchen.
Yeah. So Pokemon Arceus, right?
Hmm.
You can like sneak up. You don't have to battle every Pokemon. You can like sneak up on them, throw the Pokeball, and then like catch them, right?
But if you don't, you go into a regular battle.
Yeah, and then you battle and catch them. There's
So
something
battles are
about.
back now.
Yeah, they're back. They're back.
Oh, see, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, there's something about like just sneaking up on a Pokemon and like catching it without a fight.
You know what I'm doing?
Feels slimy to
I'm
me.
sneaking up. I'm sneaking up on every Pokemon.
Oh no, I'm giving them all a chance to fight for their freedom. Like,
But the thing is, I feel like, if anything, sneaking up on them is not the best way. I mean, if you're trying to catch them for like the Pokedex, maybe, yeah.
hmm
But it's the you have to level them up somehow, right? So the best way to keep fighting.
Most def. So that's water pouring on
A towel?
a teddy bear?
What do we got? So like fire, maybe? No, it's just water.
In the basement. So we still gotta
figure it
be
out.
in the basement. That means we have the thing that we need though, because it didn't show us a room number.
Yeah, that's true. What do we have that's water?
Earth, fire, wind, water. Let's do this find her real quick. So I have a Carmen San Diego game.
Oh, snap. Okay.
So all you do is type exclamation point find her and then one of the locations. And if she's there, you get money. If she's not there, she moves to a different location. The first person to find her wins.
Also now, so wait, all of us can play this right now, like, or do I have to do
everyone can
find
just
her?
type exclamation point find her and then location.
Hey!
Well, didn't want to call it to Jimmy. Enjoy
Is
that
anyone
break,
there?
girl. Enjoy that break.
Do I have to go exclamation point? Yeah.
Okay. So, I think we ask her about the lighter.
Is it Rose?
Yes, I'm Rose.
Damn.
I found a bottle of turpentine and a lighter. What were they for?
I don't know. They belong to Harvey.
What about the whiskey bottles?
Why was there a collection of whiskey bottles in one of the rooms?
Harvey must have put them there.
You don't know. That's the only thing we have really, like the whiskey bottles and the liquid. What else do we have
found
that's
her.
liquid?
I found her in Africa. God bless the rains down in Africa.
Where did the bottle of
I guess that's what
diazepam come
Carmen
from?
San Diego was thinking too. All the rains fall down there.
I saw the little girl, Amy, holding a toy on fire. What happened?
She was burned, but she kept doing dangerous things like that.
No, it was your kid. It was your kid. It wasn't Jimmy. It was your kid.
I'll just start trying them with the liquids.
But she doesn't know anything about the liquids, though.
What were all the crickets and baseball bats for?
I think this is it.
They used to belong to my husband when he was a teacher.
We already know the end of Harvey's story, so we can ignore all that stuff. Are we supposed to try? Well, no, because the rusty keys don't actually work. Ryu, I need your giant brain. Solve this problem for me, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I feel like since they didn't give us a hint of like a location, so it's something we already have.
Just start
So,
asking
as you
about
said,
everything.
Well, I mean, even if she doesn't know about it, I feel like it could be the turpentine and lighter because
When you
It
said
was
you
like the
couldn't
only
live
thing
with
liquid.
yourself, does that have something to do with what you said about the crickets and baseball bats?
Maybe.
Because we're trying to figure out
Ooh.
how she killed herself.
Who does the dagger belong to?
It was a letter opener. It was a present from someone.
When you said you couldn't live with yourself, does that have something to do with those rusty keys?
Of course not. You're just being polite.
Maybe.
Like, at this point, she's just being nice. So you think we should go turpentine and lighter?
Yeah. I think she burned herself.
To death?
I don't know,
That
bro.
would be
You said
awful.
you couldn't live with yourself. Does that have something to do with what you said about the turpentine and lighter?
I didn't know it came with a lighter, to be honest.
I had no choice.
You were right.
No way.
Hugo's grave.
So she burned the body. She burned the body.
I knew what I should do.
What did you do?
Did I set the hotel on fire?
Oh, because she said the hotel got set on fire. We gotta go to the second floor. See, man, this is why I stream with you, because you pay more attention than me.
Hey man, I saw turpentine or whatever, and I was like, that's a liquid. That's all.
That was the second floor, right? She said second floor. I think you said second floor.
I think so. That's what you told me. But I am excited for the GTA remake, so that's the case.
Me
Like
too,
playing Vice City as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Me too, bro. Like,
Even though all the like gangs hate you at the end.
I'm gonna disappear from me, and I know you're not gonna hear from me for months, because that's what happened with GTA 5. Like,
That's what happened for GT. Like, what you been doing lately? Playing GTA 5. I'm like, hey man, I hate. I remember we were looking for like the Rat Man. Oh, I forgot he existed. But the Rat Man in the sewers.
oh
looking for that
yeah,
guy.
yeah, that was GTA 4.
In 4, yeah. You still spent a lot of time in GTA 4 though.
So my parents I was never allowed to have GTA until like high school. You were the one that introduced me to Grand Theft Auto, because you would bring
Yeah,
your
I had Vice
PS2
City.
over. And you
Yep.
remember when we put in the... Oh god, it's really close. I also don't like the way he said Maya. I don't know which way the exit is.
It's getting more. Oh, do you remember what room it was? Oh, are we following the compass right now? Oh, we're close. We're close.
We know where to come when we have the box. We gotta go find the box again. Cause there was the cars can drive on water cheat code. And so we drove in the ocean.
I had one memory of Vice City that overwrites. Oh no, I have two. One is we'd use that cheat code and we had like 5 stars on us.
And we'd set on the rocks.
We went on the rocks, and then I turned around and all the cops were there, and I RPG'd it, and all the cars blew up. All the cars blew up, and that left us stranded. We couldn't even use a cheat code to bring us a car because it would just fall in the water,
Right.
something like that. So I was like, you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna jump in and use the infinite health cheat code over and over and over again until we just wade to the shore. And it was like 2 solid minutes of me using the code over and over and over and over again.
You almost did it though. You got
And I
really
almost
close.
did it. I
You got
almost
really
did
close.
it. Oh man, it maybe was longer than 2 minutes because it was my fingers were tired after that. And then the second memory is we were trying to get, because you know, if you start like being crazy and murdering everybody or doing crazy stuff, you get on the news.
Yeah.
So you can end up being on the local news
Yeah.
or city news. And we end up being on international news, like on this building, dodging these helicopters and police cops, and just like bazookaing everything. And we finally got to world news. We're like, yeah, and then we died. And that was just the goal. Was just get to world news or international news.
Man, bro, if trophies existed back then, I really wish they did.
Yeah.
I went the wrong way.
Ooh, he sounds close.
Yeah, we should probably just hide. So you know what else
Key?
got
Keys?
announced? Oh, I don't have the key for this. You know I don't.
I mean, you haven't tried the desk. There's a desk in there.
Yes, I have. I don't have the key.
Well, you haven't checked it because you just got knocked out.
Listen, man, you're wasting my time. You're here to help me win. No.
Hey,
119.
oh, different room. But hey, there was a key. Man, whoever stays in that room is gonna be confused.
Right. um, the 10th anniversary edition of Skyrim also got announced.
What else are they gonna add in there, bro?
Right. So like, okay, I'm going the wrong way.
But you want to play it? I'm assuming.
No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Like, it made me think of a list, and I wrote a list. You have any guesses on what this list is?
Games with good intro songs.
Nope.
Nope. What's the list?
The list is 5 games that need to die. We can get new games.
That is definitely on the list.
Am I? I'm lost.
Although I can't wait for the new like Dark Soul game. It's really hype right now, but I can't remember the freaking name.
Right.
It's like a Dark Souls like open world game.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's it called? What is it called? Well, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm down to play that.
I hope he comes in
And
here.
then apparently Bloodborne's coming to PC, like actually official now.
Right.
Which means I'm gonna be playing that game.
A list of things that make you go,
I do that to a lot of things.
Right.
So it'd be a long list.
But yeah, because like at this point, okay, Skyrim came out when we were still in high school. So it was like, I think it was like 2000.
I thought we were in college.
No, Skyrim had been out before we went to college. I'm pretty sure it was before we went to college.
Okay.
I don't know, you should check.
I just remember. I just remember
Oh,
you.
no. We're
going hard on the intro.
We're being stupid. It's the 10th anniversary edition, so it came out 10 years ago, 2011.
2011.
So it came out the summer that we were getting ready to go to college.
Okay. I remember it would be like Saturday morning, and I would start waking up, and just and I'm like, oh my gosh, this man is on one. He's about to play Skyrim.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, like that game is playable on like 20 different systems. You can play that game on the Amazon Alexa. Like
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's crazy.
The reason why this is just me. I believe the reason why we haven't gotten an Elder Scrolls 6 is partially because people are still buying Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
So like the game needs to die, along with 4 other games. Number 1 game that needs to die: Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, number 1 for sure.
Y'all keep buying these dang shark cards. You need to let it go.
Well, it's funny because my coworker is like, I put a lot of money into GT5, and I was like, stop it, just stop. Let them make a new game, please.
Yes, please stop. Like we never got like the story content that we were promised. Hey, we got the key to 214. Sweet, we can lock him in here.
Just more things more bullcrap you can do.
Yeah. We never got the. Oh, sorry, Tarsky. I missed the boss.
And there was the RP too. There's role playing for GTA.
Yeah, there's a role playing stuff. Like y'all got to let that game die. It's got to go away. It just has to go away. I'd play GTA Online again if they offered a classic mode. No flying rocket bikes or WEGTA Online was a big part of my life for a while. I don't know what WEGTA Online was.
I actually haven't owned any GTA since San Andreas.
Your life has been boring since San
I guess
Andreas.
I have 5, but I mean I've always watched you play it.
Okay.
For both games, so it was like that was one of the games where I was happier watching somebody else play and enjoy it than for me to play. I guess you could say.
I get you. Yeah, I get you, D, for it. You made some lifelong friends via GTA 5. I don't know. I just think it's time to move on. Oh, get in this closet.
Is this the room you have the key for?
Yeah. Well, no, this isn't the room that I was looking for.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let's run.
He's still in the room?
It's hard to tell. Like, whether or not he's still in the room is very hard to judge.
It's white now. That's the thing.
Maybe we need to go in the storeroom. No, that's no. Maybe we need to scry again.
It's right in there.
Wasn't looking.
Ah!
I was reading the chat. I was reading the chat.
That actually got me, bro. Got me. Like now, like right now, like leaning towards my monitor, so it's in my face. So the hard like rotate around into him. Like, ugh.
That's true. That's true. I get it. I really do get it. It doesn't change the fact that the game needs to die. Quit buying shark cards. Quit forming gangs. Quit. I found a stream that was just a bunch of gangbang, like real life gangbangers, gangbanging in GTA Online. Like that game is so meta, it's ridiculous. Give me GTA 6. Skyrim is legit outdated. GTA not so much.
It's true. I feel
All
like
I'm saying-
Skyrim.
All I'm saying is if we want a GTA 6, we want some story content, quit buying dang shark cards.
Like, you can still play it. Stop spending money on it.
Yeah. Other game, next game that needs to die. Rainbow Six Siege. Y'all have they have milked Rainbow Six Siege operators so much that like it's, I don't know. It's getting to, you know how like it's impossible to like it's really impossible to balance Smash because there's so many characters in Smash. I kind of feel the same way about Siege. Is that unreasonable?
They just released new operators too. And you know what this operator does?
What do they do? It's the first
So it's
trans operator, right?
Yeah, so this operator can put down these bulletproof windows at doorways so they can just cross safely.
That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
At D4, there's only one way to know for sure. There's only one way to know for sure. Like, we can't forget how we got to, like, GTA being what it is today. We got to GTA being what it is today because they put out quality stories. I think there's still a part of Rockstar that wants to put out high quality stories. Like,
Or heck,
now granted,
give me another LA Noire, bro. At least Rockstar.
right? Now granted, like, Red Dead Redemption, crazy story. Granted, like, they've never been great about releasing story mode DLC. Like, I remember with Grand Theft Auto 4, they had the Ballad of Gay Tony, and they had like one other DLC. They've never been good at releasing DLC story content. And I like that GTA Online exists. I think GTA Online needs to go the same direction as like Call of Duty Warzone, where it's like its own separate thing, but then Call of Duty still exists. I think GTA stories need to exist, and then GTA Online needs to be a separate thing. So between 213 and 212. Okay. I thought that's where we were. Maybe Jimmy was just too close.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think there's no reason why they can't do both, because to not, there's an audience that will not touch GTA Online no matter how hard it's marketed to them. Like, so I think to not put any focus on that nabbit. Jimmy, go away. I'll be shocked if 6 isn't primary focus on. I think they're taking notes. I think they're learning from all these other battle royale games that come out. Fortnite, Apex, Call of Duty, Battlefield. I think they know that they need to do both because they're leaving a large chunk of money on the floor by not putting out any story content. That's just how I feel about it.
Did you hear about Wakanda Forever today?
The Avengers DLC, or the
No,
what
no,
if
movie.
the what if episode.
No, like Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the movie.
I've heard the title of the movie. I haven't actually heard anything about the movie.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know if you want, spoilers or anything. I feel like I know you always want it to be a surprise, so I'm not gonna say.
I mean,
Unless you want me.
like,
It's not a spoiler. It's not gonna tell us how much this specific thing is gonna be in the movie, but
what did they release the villain? Did they?
No. They haven't done anything like that. There's a character that's gonna be in the movie, but we're not sure to what extent.
Okay, yeah, you don't gotta tell me about it then. I'd like to be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm really confused about what they're gonna do with Black Panther, because Shuri is no longer, like, Shuri got let go. Of course you don't have T'Challa anymore. Those were the main two characters. Like, I have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I know I believe the guy that voiced Kratos is gonna be playing T'Challa now. And I know I don't like him. Like there's something about his face that I don't like. Yo, I thought you were Jimmy. I thought you were Jimmy for a second. Gotta get to 212. It's not that way. I know it's not that way. It's on the other side.
Interesting.
He's really close.
I didn't know this was the voice actor for Kratos, Christopher Judge.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Where am I supposed to go? I think that's where I was supposed to go. I don't hear footsteps. But yeah, I don't know, man. They'll do both. I'm just personally guaranteeing GTA 6 story will not be as strong as 5. Remember this day. GTA 5 did have a strong story. I didn't think it was like an amazing story though. If I'm just being like completely honest. Like, it was interesting because you were playing as like 3 separate people, but I would have been perfectly fine if they just made a whole story around Franklin. Like, Trevor was the most interesting character. Michael was kind of trash. Franklin was the most interesting. Franklin was like the best all-around character in my opinion. But yeah, I would put money on the table for GTA Online just becoming the equivalent of Call of Duty Warzone, and it's just its own thing. It just exists, and they keep adding content to that. A whole separate development team just adds content for that. They just share the same map. Better yet, wherever GTA, like You remember when in like Vice City, whenever you wanted to get to another place, you'd have to like cross the bridge and it would throw up a loading scene? I feel like these next gen consoles are good enough to like not have the loading screen. Just you cross a bridge and you enter the new city or whatever, and like there will be a new GTA that will only be online. No story. Welcome to the future. Nah, man. Nah, man. I think there was definitely a phase where they like tried to get rid of stories, but I think people responded poorly to that. I remember when didn't they try to release a Call of Duty with no story?
I mean, I'm not buying a game that's only online.
Yeah,
like
there's a whole there's a large amount of people that will not buy a GTA game that doesn't have a story.
That kind of game. Yeah, I mean, like I'll play like online competitive games, like FPS shooters. But what, like to a certain extent, I guess. But I still I will buy Call of Duty solely for the story and never play the multiplayer.
They are remastering old GTAs, so that's probably how they're going to give people a single player fix.
That's exactly why that's what we're all talking about before this. Actually, D4 was like, I'm excited for the remakes.
That could be true. They could also just be testing the waters to see how many people are actually interested in story GTAs, because there's a whole slew of GTA fans that gotta get to 212 and 213 this way. He's close. Oh my goodness, bro, he's right where I need to go every time. Let's just try to leave him in the room and shake him. He should follow me in here. I heard his footsteps. Maybe they're testing the waters, because there's a whole slew of GTA fans that only know GTA Online and don't know any of the older stories. So maybe they're testing the waters to see, because they know they have, like, if you're over the age of, like, I don't know, let's say 25, they're probably pretty sure they have your money, but like they don't know about the people that only play GTA Online. So we'll see. COD story mode, underrated. Definitely underrated. Yo, you remember the first the Modern Warfare 2 story? The first time you saw them running over the favelas? Like, it's so beautiful. So cinematic.
Yeah, COD stories. I play all of them. Like, wanna play COD? Like, nah, I'm good.
COD was definitely a phase.
Like, I would, you know how everyone jumped on a multiplayer right away? I always hit the story mode first.
Right.
And I wouldn't touch multiplayer until I finished the story.
Another game that I feel like needs to die. I might get, y'all might disagree, but Mario Kart 8. Let Mario Kart 8 die. That game has been out since the Wii U. They're just milking it for every dollar that they have. Like,
well, you don't buy DLC for that, do you?
No, it has every track ever made in it. So it's kind of like the complete rendition of Mario Kart. And I think because people are still buying Mario Kart 8, they're holding off on like doing a double dash. I think the double dash is how they reset people's expectations.
Yeah, because like right now Nintendo's disappointing me. Like Mario Party was trash.
He's in the hallway that I need to go, bro. Like every time I try to go over there, he's there.
He's camping.
What the heck?
He's just camping there.
Games like NHL and Madden completely neglect single player modes, because even if those users don't buy the game, they'll make the money back tenfold from player packs. Same logic for GTA. If they wanted to go all in on new GTA Online with no story, those $60 purchases that are left on the table would easily be made up. I guess I just don't think that it's easily made up. Like, I feel like easily made up is. Why is he on? Oh my goodness, he's already on me, bro. Dang it, and I'm 10 minutes late. Ah, major starfish. Let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. Okay, let's go get the dumb badonkadonk. If I have the opportunity, I'm shooting and killing Jimmy. I'm not just shooting. I'm shooting and killing Jimmy. I went around in a circle. Got to the stoplight, then I made 4 rights. Oh my gosh, bro! I didn't even get the sound thing yet.
The spirit box.
I didn't even get the spirit box yet. It. Let's go get the spirit box. I guess the difficulty has ramped up.
Means we're close.
I guess like Deport, the antithesis of that is NBA 2K. I'm going the wrong way again. NBA.
Oh, there she is.
NBA 2K, like the my player mode in 2K, still gets shown a lot of love. Walking towards the dead end. That door is, even though it's trash every year, people still sit there and play. Oh my gosh. My player, even though the story's not bad, story's not good, waiting for a good story to come out. I think that's why they keep putting money into it, because they know how many people keep playing my player mode and not 2K online. But 2K also has a lot more issues than like other games, for being fair.
I just don't play sport games.
Alright, we gotta get to the elevator. It's not really the same though, because my player story does actually transfer over. Alright, let me get in the elevator, Jimmy. Does actually transfer over. GTA should do that actually. I think so too. I think it would make the entire game more cohesive. It would entice me more to play online if my decisions in offline mode transferred over to my player in online mode. Maybe that's the move. Maybe they make GTA 6. You get to create your own player. Yeah, maybe they make GTA 6. You get to create your own player, and the player that you create in offline mode has certain traits that carry over to online mode. That would be nice. Like, I don't know. I just know I'm not alone in the GTA Online does not appeal to me at all. Like, every time I tried to play GTA Online, I always got stuck with like the word. Hey,
it's me, Goku!
Shut up, Hannah. I always got Hannah. Are you gonna play Phasmo with us? All right, let's see. Maybe he's intentionally guarding this. I think it's this way. I hear him walking. Dang it. Yes. Alright, we just gotta figure. Why can he come in here? Why? He's never followed me in. Okay, I got you in 1 second, Vienna. He has never followed me into a dark room. I'm so upset. I'm upset.
I'm upset.
Alright, we gotta pick up Major. I didn't mean to do that. I gotta eat these. It says the store's
What?
100% complete. It says the store's.
But it's,
Yes. Let me out. Okay, I gotta keep my promise. I'm gonna pull Major Starfish into our chat, bro.
you gotta eat 6 jelly beans.
Yeah. Dang, damn it. It'll be nice to have Major Starfish in here, though. Deport, if you want to play some Phasmo, you're more than welcome. Console. Play. And where's Major Starfish at?
Hello.
What's up, Major?
Hello.
How you doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah, I for
Ready
one,
to hunt some ghosts.
I for one, I'm doing good. Unfortunately, Major, I had to eat some jelly beans first because I didn't finish the game. But while I'm eating this jelly beans, I got a question to ask you.
Alright, shoot.
What is your favorite game right now?
My favorite game right now?
Yes.
I feel like I'm gonna be lynched for this, but Skyward Sword.
Really? The remaster?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've actually been wanting to play that again recently. So I understand.
Oh god, that was trash.
Which one was it?
Canned dog food.
Yum.
Ooh, could be worse, but definitely not good.
Oh god, that was barf.
4 more.
Oh dang. Chocolate pudding, sweet.
Nice.
Toothpaste.
Not bad. It's eating a mint.
Spoiled milk. Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, ooh, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
that's the least favorite one right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that one and rotten egg linger.
Oh man. Oh god. Last one. More spoiled milk. Oh man. Why do I do this? Karski, this is your fault. Karski recommended this.
He said barf is the best.
But hey, good people, if there's any ideas for punishments that you have, head on over to the Discord, !Discord in the chat. and submit them. Alright, Hannah needs a dad joke. Thanks for giving me